Hello.
Yes, I can.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nice to nice
Yes,
to see you. How are you today?
I'm fine. What about you?
Really good actually. Because this is the last class today, I have day off. Okay, like I mentioned, I will go to the capital city to visit my sister, her children, and we will celebrate a little birthday. Okay, and how was your day, for example, in school? Can you please tell me what did you do? Did you get your results from your test?
I think that I get like I think that wait I don't I only received the test. I know the score, and today I received the test of three subjects. That is math, English, and literature. I read
Mm-hmm.
the test itself,
Mm-hmm.
so I can see mistake, and they just kept it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you check it, and was everything okay? Is it
I think that the
you're
scores that you said about the thing that inside it, so it's very normal.
mm-hmm. Okay, very nice. Okay, and what other results do you expect for? So what is something that you expect for? Okay, what other subjects do you need? What other results do you need? You mentioned three subjects. Do you have any other
Yes.
subject that you need to get results?
I think there is about four more. That is wait. I also received the test of the literature. No, I received the test of history and geography also today.
And how was
There are
it?
two individual tests. Yeah,
And
I
how
think
was
that is one subject. History and geography are considered one subject, but they have two individual tests. And
Mhm.
today I received both of them.
Okay. Can you just give me 1 minute?
Okay.
Someone came into my apartment. Just 1 minute. I will come back.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. So my son and my wife came into apartment, and I didn't because the door was in my room where I'm sitting were halfway closed, so I didn't saw who is entering the apartment, and I just need to check. Okay, and you mentioned geography and history are one
One
subject.
subject. I consider, yeah, I consider it one subject.
Mhm. And was it good?
Yeah, I think that is only the history good, but the geography is bad. And I think
Okay.
that my geography score is the third worst. Yeah, I think that I said this in the previous class, and that is my geography test score is third worst in
Oh,
class.
okay.
Yeah, it's just
So,
pretty hard. Yeah, it's very painful.
mhm.
Since I think that I talked about all of the tests in two previous class. So right
Yes,
now I
yes.
don't.
Okay, okay. I don't want to bother you about this. Okay, and I want to ask you. Okay, I choose one topic because I used to have a really nice conversation with some other students, and I want to choose one topic. Okay, that is related uh, with some animals that not exist anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's
Extinct, right?
extinct animals. Yes, exactly. So. What extinct animals, for example, do you know?
For example, I think that the dinosaur,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
the megalodon whale. Do you know about that?
Now, what is that?
Yeah,
Can you?
this is a prediction. This is just a prediction because that do you know that all the scientists and people in the world only discovers about 5% of the ocean.
Of course.
So we don't know if 95% others. There is also a megalodon that is still swimming around. And the next one is a kind of elephant.
Like mammoth?
A kind of elephant is okay. So I don't know about this kind of animal. I don't know how to talk the name. Despite it in English, so I don't know about this animal. This
mammoth.
is a kind of
mammoths.
Yes.
Mammoths.
They extinct about 4,500 years ago. So about 2,200 BC.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, AD. Yeah. And there are also I think that the next one is I think that I only know about 3 of them because I'm not a biologist.
Okay, so yes, and what do you think about animals in the future if we don't take care of them? So what animals can be extinct in the future?
So I think that some people that are in danger and are being extinct. That is in Vietnam. There is a book called a Red Book. Inside of them is a list of the animals that are in danger and they're ready for the extinction. For example, about cheetahs. I think that cheetahs in Africa. There is only about 6,500 cheetahs in the wild now, and all sorts of wild animals like the elephant, the tiger, the lion, and all sorts of fish. Also, fish is a lot, but right now because the seafood that is because of the seafood. Because of seafood, so a lot of people buy them. And I know about another kind of animals that are even rarer. Do you know that this kind of animal has less than 100 of them in the wild?
Turtles?
Ocean.
Turtles?
Turtles have a lot of them. So, okay, so I will send you the name of it. This is a sciences. Okay, so this is the name of this kind of fish. And I don't even know what it is. And I will send you the body. Maybe that you don't know what this is because it's very rare. And this can be used for one thing that is cost thousands of dollars per kilograms. Do you know about the egg of the fish?
Ikra or ikra?
What is it called?
Ikra, eggs of fish on Russian, or the Russian you can call ikra, but on the caviar.
So, yeah, caviar. Yes, you're right. The caviar, and you know that this not every of these fish that they can produce the caviar. So, do you know that the production of this kind of fish is less than 100 per year, or 1 per month? It's very rare, and that's why that this fish caviar does cost thousands. Yeah, thousands. Even not want to talk about the millions of dollars per kilogram. And you know that the cheapest caviar, I know that somebody buy them, it costs about $200 per 10 grams. Just how do you look at it? 10 grams that they roundly look like this. It costs $200. It is like super rare, and it's I don't know what the taste that look like, but I assume that it will be very delicious. Yeah, there's many kind of animals that are. I think that this kind of fish is now in extinct, maybe. So
can be extinct. Okay, and I want to. Okay, so I used to speak with one student, and she gave me some informations, and she. I want to stop. Okay, so we have here many animals are extinct, and many animals can be extinct if we don't take care of them. So I want to ask you about dinosaurs. So what is your opinion about dinosaurs? What do you think about this type of animals? So what do you think about this?
So that kind of animal is like someone that is not really need. So I think that is extinct. But do you know about the food chain? If one animal extinct, then the whole food chain is broken.
Yes.
The others is broken. So one animal extinct is some people just said that only one animal. Do you know how many like animals there are? Like maybe millions of them, but they're all linking to each other.
Yes.
And one breaks could break the entire food chain, the entire world. For example, if they are like, I think that if they're challenged about 100 people consecutively, like using a spoon, so let's take an egg one by one to the end to get a prize like that. But if the 99th pupil got and the 100th failed, yeah, consecutively, all 1 to 100, and then the entire chain broken, and the food and the animals is just like the situation I have just said. If one animal or even a mosquitoes that is like ant or extinct, then all the food chains that have mosquitoes in it, they also dead.
Will be broken.
Or they have kind of food to survive.
Okay, and how? Okay, so I have one question. What animal? Okay, what animal look like? Okay, I just want you to see how you think. Okay, so one animal look like a dinosaur. Okay, so do you know what I'm? Okay, or two animals. Okay, so do you know what is this animal that I'm talking about? What animal look like a dinosaur?
Like size.
No, not like a size, not like a size. Look like a dinosaur. Okay, so when you take.
Like, do you know about the armadillo?
No. What? Can you show me?
Okay. So, I will send you the name and some information about this. First, wait, let me a little bit. Okay. Okay. So I will send you an image. So you can see that there's a look like dinosaurs or not. This is I find in Wikipedia.
Oh, I know this animal.
Yeah. Armadillos, Spanish for little armored ones, are New World placemento mammals in the order Ciculata. They form part of the superorder Centra, along with the anthers and sloths. 21 extant species of armadillo have been described, some of which are distinguished by the number of bands on the armor. All species are native to the Americas, where they inhabit a variety of different environments. Like that.
Okay, so you have here this armadillo. Okay, yeah. Now I want to ask you about some other animals. Okay, let's try to think. Okay, so we have here some animals, like I mentioned to you. They look like a dinosaur, but they aren't dinosaurs. So what do you think? What is this animal? Who is that?
I don't know. I'm not good at guessing things.
Okay, so what do you think about crocodile or alligator?
I think that they are like I think that they are very dangerous. You'll note that the force that for example, if the crocodiles is instantly, that is pull the mouth on, to pull the mouth like when you open like this, again, you'll note that the force that that thing can make can go up to 1,900 kilograms.
Okay.
Yeah, and that is like the force when you like the bite force. This is the animals that contain the most bite force with 1,900 kilograms per centimeter square. That means that each centimeters have to ensure a force of 1,900 newtons. And you know how strong it is?
Yes, sir.
Yes, and I think that anything that the crocodile bites will get instantly broken. And you know that there is a job. There is a job in Vietnam that is, but being one of the most dangerous job ever.
What?
Okay, so that job is playing with crocodiles. When the pupil, that is, do you know that this is kind of very scary? They put the head, their head in the crocodile's mouth.
Okay.
And hopefully it doesn't bite. It doesn't close it. The crocodile is being trained, so it doesn't close the mouth when there's something inside, except food. But sometimes wild skills will be like the wild skills will be activated. And you know what happened next on the pupil in there?
Dead.
Yes, of course, and there was the head also. And that is very, very dangerous. But they have to do because they're very poor and they don't have no other choices.
Okay. So the reason why I asked you about these animals is that, for example, crocodiles and alligators. Okay, imagine that they are much bigger. Okay, so much bigger. Okay, and for example, if they walk on 2 feet, okay, because they're using 4, but imagine that they are walking on the 2 feet, they look like a dinosaur. I'm speaking about the shape, about their, for example, jaw, about everything. They look like a dinosaur, and I think I'm not so sure, but I think that they are. Let's say, how should I describe? They used to live in the past. I can imagine, for example, a long time ago when, for example, when we used to have animals such as dinosaurs and everyone else. I think that they used to live back in the past, and now we have here, okay, this type of the animals, okay, that look like a dinosaur, and their jaw or everything else, it's really big, really big, and they can practically destroy anything with if they want to do it. And what do you think? Okay, so we know some parts of the history that okay, dinosaurs were killed by asteroids. So what do you think? How they cannot survive, and the crocodile can? So what do you think about this?
Oh wait, I see that I don't understand your question.
Okay, so how do you think? Okay, how do you think, for example, crocodiles survive for a long period of time, and let's say dinosaurs couldn't survive? How is this possible? Because they look like each other, but how is it possible that some of the dinosaurs survived, some alligators, crocodiles survived, and let's say, and these animals like dinosaurs didn't survive? I suppose they were so strong, so powerful. How they didn't survive?
I think that the reason why the crocodiles survive is firstly because they are very strong. They're very strong.
Mm-hmm.
And the next reason is because that the health. You know that the dinosaur that they can live for very long, or the turtle, they live very long because they're very healthy. They're very lazy. They sleep 90% of the time, just like koala.
Mm-hmm.
So they use less energy than we than us. So that's why they live longer.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes. I suppose yes. Okay, and we used to have okay, mammoths. Okay, so mammoths also didn't survive, but I think elephants are not so lazy. What do you think?
Uh,
They look
so
like they look like elephants. They look like elephants, but of course they are much bigger.
so wait, I think that I don't understand your question.
Okay, so how mammoths survived? How mammoths, for example, survived and didn't survive? Because I think that they were not so lazy. So what do you think? Okay, so let's say mammoths. Mammoths, you showed me the picture of the mammoths. So what do you think? How they didn't survive in when they were
Uh,
and
I don't know. I'm not know that kind of animal because I'm not a biologist.
no, they look like elephants. Okay, so probably
Can you
maybe.
send the image bit?
But you okay, of course. Just one moment. They look very much like elephants, but of course they are much bigger. Okay, they just look like a little bit. Okay, but okay, so can you see it?
Uh, oh, this is the animals that I showed you that are like extinct
Yes,
4,500 years ago. The
yes.
mammals. Yes, maybe they just said it.
Okay,
So I think that they all extinct because of the. I think that you know the Big Bang bomb about 4.5 billion years ago that is makes Earth. But there is another like wait. I think there is like another kind of the meteorite that is also go to Earth about 10 kilometers radius about 65 million years ago.
mm-hmm.
That's why that makes the dinosaur all extinct.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is
And
the
yeah, I think that that's also the same reason for this kind of elephant.
mm-hmm. Okay, so they extinct. Okay, so they died. Yes, I'm pretty much aware of this. Okay, and what is something that people, okay, if they want to do, okay, so something that they can do, what they can do, for example, if they want to protect animals, okay, not to be extinct. So what is something that people can do to stop? Okay, so in your opinion, what is something that we can do?
Something I can do
No, people
to
generally speaking, not you. Okay, you, but other people, or me, you, our parents, for example, other people. So, what is something that we can do? Okay, if we want, for example, to help the animals, what are some ways how we can help the animals?
I think that the way that we can help some animals from being extinct is to like just protect the environment, because protecting the environment is how we save the place where the animal live. Most animals extinct because they're running out of space. Instead, it's for big buildings for people they made. So if we just like reduce the amount of increase the amount of land that the animals can live, That's why they're not extinct as much as nowadays.
Okay. Very nice. And which animals? Okay, so I will tell about my country, of course. Okay, about one animal that is really popular that we have on our flag, national flag. So, can you please tell me about animals in your country? Which animals, for example, do you have a symbol of your country? What animal is a symbol of your country? Symbol means something that represents your country. So sometimes people have, for example, images or pictures of some let's say some animals. Okay, so for example, you have here panda. Panda is like a symbol of China. Okay, so what is the symbol, for example, let's say of your country? Do you have some symbol animal of your country that is a symbol of your country?
The symbol of my country is two things. First is the lotus flowers. And
Why?
you know why?
Why?
First, it sits on a very big areas of mud. And you know that how disgusting the mud is. But the lotus flowers, while they're sitting in that circumstances, they're still very smelly.
Mm-hmm.
And that represents the Vietnamese personality, that they don't change. That they don't change, even though their environment is at heart at anything. They still survive. There are like hundreds of different of shoulders, which are they being tortured, and they are forced to talk the country's secret, but they still keep calm, and they died. I can see this represents the Vietnamese personality, most famous personality. They don't change, even though the life changes. And the next one is the flag. It's very simple. It's just a red rectangle with a yellow star in the middle.
Okay, and so this is something. Okay, so in my country there is an eagle. Okay, so the eagle represents something from our country because it's brave, it's strong, it can fly freely. So this is something that represents my country. Okay, and I was thinking how. Okay, you mentioned lotus flower. Okay, I was thinking that symbol of Japan is lotus flower. So why? So you mentioned also how this can be, for example, two countries to have the same symbol.
Wait, can you say again?
So what is something? Okay, you mentioned that lotus flower is also symbol of your country. In Japan,
Yes.
This is also the symbol of their country. So how is this possible?
And also, I think that the more famous things is the cherry trees.
Mm-hmm.
I think this also symbols about in the Japan. I think that the cherry trees also represent its country.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and yes, and did you mention some animal that represent your country?
I think that only like two.
Which two animals? Can you please tell me?
Two animals. I think that Vietnam don't use animals as their representative.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and what animal? Okay, do you have something like that? One animal can represent you. Which animal do you think, or for example, you would like to be if you can? Which animal would you like to be?
I think that I'm not going to be on any animals because I haven't think of that question ever before.
Okay, and yes, and how about interesting animals? Okay, so what animals, for example, if I came, for example, to your country, so what animals can I see in your country? Okay, that are, for example, only can be seen in your country.
The most animal that can be seen in my country, I think that the easiest animal is probably an abandoned dog that is just chilling outside. But you know, it's very dangerous. It's contained virus. That is the chance if that virus go into your body. Do you know what the chance that you die?
No.
It can go up to 100%. If a dog bites or even screws you a little bit, just a little bit, or even like 1 micrometers of that virus that goes into your body by any way, then after 5 or 10 days, you will start being tired. You'll start being tired, sleepy, you don't want to eat anything, and your body start, your face and your body will start having pimples. Because that even like one single virus that goes into your body is duplicate like crazy, and it destroys the whole body, but you haven't noticed.
How?
And how hurts, I don't know, because that I haven't been there before. And if it's there, I think they won't stay here, because that is very dangerous. So I think that I have a couple of tips to survive when you see an abandoned dog. You see abandoned dogs. So first is how do you want me to talk about this?
No. I want you to talk about this.
Okay. So first is how you see that you can consider if it's a normal dog, or is a dog that already is positive to that virus. First is because it shouts a lot. Normal or the dog that has an owner will only shout when someone strange go in, but the virus dog will shout at any time. Next is very angry, and the mouth starts spitting some white things that you see in beers.
Wow.
And that thing is that contains virus.
Virus.
Virus. And when you see that from a distance, you should you mustn't go close, because that dog can't consider which people is good, which people is bad. When they see someone and they feel angry, they just go there and start smacking him. They start smacking that people. And the speed, you know, that can go up to 15 kilometers per hour. Unless you are Usain Bolt. You know what Usain Bolt? He runs 100 meters in 9.58 seconds. That's currently hold a world record. And unless you are him, you can't run as fast as a dog. Soon they will scratch you. And you feel very hurt. Just like you've been crushed by a plane or anything like that. And 5 or 10 days later, you have something that I said. And the only way to stop it, is to go to the doctors immediately. And you will be injected with the virus vaccine. That way you can survive. And you know that the 40 minutes. So you know that the chance of the survive is 100% is only 40 minutes after you are bite. So go to the nearest doctor as fast as possible. The first 40 minutes is decide if you survive or not. The more time, the less chance you survive.
Of course.
And then when you see a dog from about 30 meters away, you can't run, because the dog will think that you are your opponent. and they will start chasing you and scratch until they see that they are a king. So when you see that, you should like walk around, walk away, and nothing like will notices, because there are lots of people, and that dog is abandoned. That will just go into the brain and destroy it. It's already destroyed the brain. So the dog can't decide which people is good or which people is bad. Like that. Just a couple of tips that about the dog. The cat can also have this virus, but a small percent. 98% of that virus go in the dog, and only 2% go into like the 2% that go into like into the cats.
Yes, this is something that we should do if this happened, but sometimes you have a fear. You can control yourself. You just okay. In theory, you know what should you do. In theory, this is theory, but in a real life situation, when, for example, you have these things, there is a problem. So there is a problem because you have a fear. You're scared of something. So, for example, I'm scared of I'm scared of the dogs, because when I was young, some of the dogs bite me. So now I have now I'm afraid of the dogs. Okay, and I know that some other people are afraid of some other animals. Do you want to hear a funny thing about my friend?
No.
No. I just want to tell you. Do you want to hear what is something that he is afraid of? He is afraid of pigs.
Yeah. Pigs. Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, no. I'm just saying that my friend, he's afraid of pigs. When he saw a pig, he even though he cannot see the pig, for example, on a picture, when he see pig, he's terrified. Can you imagine this? Okay, so
yeah.
Okay, so what is the animal that you are afraid of or scared of? Is there any animal that you feel afraid or scared of?
What am I afraid of?
Yes, I'm asking you.
I am afraid of rats or mouse, especially rats, because they live in like they live in they live underground, and it's like very disgusting. And when I see it, you know what happened. I think that I shout like a babies that are crying at night, because that nobody like that kind of disgusting thing. And a lot of different traps are made, especially the 502, the 502 glues in Vietnam. That glue is so sticky that you can stick the mouse inside, and they will trap there forever. And then we just throw them to the trash can, and they will die because of the crumb of the trash there. Or you will just use anything, and you use a racket, and then you slice them into small pieces.
Oh,
it's very fun. There's a lot of different traps that you can make.
Yes, and I don't know, because here we don't have in my city, we don't have these problems. The only problem that we are facing, especially in spring and summer, are mosquitoes, and we call this. We have a problems with mosquitoes, and we have a problem with we call this papadaci. Okay, so this is like a smaller mosquito. Okay, you know about mosquitoes when they. Okay, so you know about them. But we also have a problem with small mosquitoes. These mosquitoes, or papadaci, these mosquitoes are basically so small. Okay, even though that sometimes you cannot see them because they are very, very fast and very, very small, and you cannot see them, and then they bite you. And and our government here in our city let 70,000 male mosquitoes last summer. But they are sterilized. They cannot, for example, they cannot reproduce themselves. They cannot, for example, make new mosquitoes. But there is a problem. Can you imagine 70,000 new mosquitoes? And for example, if you go somewhere and someone saw you, they saw you, and mosquito smells you because you are warm blood and you have a warm blood. And if you stop, you're not walking, practically a lot of mosquitoes will come and bite you. And that is the problem. So how do you do you have any problems with mosquitoes, for example, in your country?
What's mosquitoes in my country that how they like destroy the life? It's like you know that a mosquito that they make a really loud noise, and nobody's like that. Nobody like they're gonna go like that. Okay. And nobody likes that, and it's like shocking, like a board. As you see, it's like very disgusting. And next one is contain another virus that can causes it can cause another kind of sick that can't be fully retire. And the only way to ensure that the life is longer is by inject the vaccine.
Okay, and how do you? What are some other ways, for example, that you can protect yourself from mosquitoes? So what else can you do, for example, in your country if you want to protect yourself from mosquitoes? Can you put some creams? Can you put some spray on yourself? What else can you do? Okay, if you want to protect yourself from mosquitoes, can you put some cream? What else can you do?
What thing can I do to reduce the mosquitoes? First is open. In summer, there are a lot of mosquitoes, so open all the windows out. Yeah, this may seem like a little bit of like out of the life, but it's actually a genius idea, because you know that once the flies that go out, they sometimes go out. We can't hit them because they have the brain can organize the information 6 times better than us. So even with a hit at 10 meters per second, it is slowed down in the eye of its mosquitoes. So in the eyes of mosquitoes, all our activities are being done in water. It's super slow. So that's because the brain is working 6 times faster than us. Okay. So that's why that even with this super quickly like this, but in the mosquito eyes, it's slowed down 6 times. Okay, so in that mosquito's eye, all of our things are being done underwater. So that's why that they can we can't hit mosquitoes because of that reason. So we open all of the windows, so the mosquitoes fly out, and you know that they are very scared of the hot weather. So the second fly out, they will just die instantly. And we can once we go out, that we can set up some kind of I don't know what the this thing said in English. So we can use this thing in the Windows.
Let me see.
Okay, we can do this kind of thing in the Windows.
Yes.
So that mosquito can't fly in, and it also, do you know about this thing?
Let me see.
But this thing maybe that you know, but if you don't know that, I will explain. So do you know about this thing?
To hit mosquitoes like a net or
yes,
something.
This is the thing that hits mosquitoes by having electricity that goes through all of these. Once the mosquitoes are in, they're instantly dead.
Wow. I didn't know about this because we are not using this. For example, okay, you just hit him and electricity will kill him. Is that right? If I understood correctly.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, this is one of the ways. So it's what people can do. And do you have any, for example, any other insects? Okay, mosquitoes are insects basically. So do you have any other insects that are, let's say, boring like mosquitoes in your country? So or let's say annoying. Okay, so mosquitoes are annoying. So do you have any other insects that are annoying in your country?
Insects in my country. There are also one thing is like the cockroaches.
Cockroaches.
Yes, and tell you like a very disgusting fact, and also make me scared that cockroaches are known to go into somebody's ears once they're asleep. Yes, because that you know that our earwax, is like a food
for them.
It's the smell. The smell is a food for them. So it's very disgusting, and the cockroaches can run in the walls, so they can go to your ears at any time.
Through the walls. They basically go through the walls. In little holes. They go through the holes. They're using these little holes, and they can go through the holes. Yes, we also have here something like this, but not so many cockroaches, because okay, so I cannot show you the picture, but there is a park near me. Okay, so we have like some bugs, like spiders, something like this, that are very, very annoying. Okay, and couple of nights ago, we used to see a fox. Fox is moving somewhere. Okay, so it was funny, and I asked my friend what she thinks about this, and she mentioned to me that this fox, someone who is the owner of the house, he let this fox that no one can come in his. For example, he has a big house with a big garden, everyone else, and when people see the fox, they're scared. But the fox is basically, the fox is, let's say, good. So he is using a fox to protect himself. For example, if someone wants to rob him or something like this, he's using this fox to scare people. If some people wants to come inside and take some money or something that is valuable from him. Okay, and those are insects. Let's speak about other animals that are annoying in your country. Are there any other animals that are annoying in your country?
I know animals that are very annoying. Maybe I haven't known. I think that all the insects are kind of scary, like mosquitoes, mouse. Wait. I think that I know another kind. Even though they are very useless, but that would be scared for the lizard.
Lizard.
It is very it is very harmless and useless, but it can be scared for some people like me.
Why? Okay, why do you feel
I'm scared of
afraid?
lizards because I'm scared that it's gonna jump straight into my head, and then I can't imagine what happened next. Maybe that I will shout for the entire village to hear it.
But okay, let's think a little bit. Okay, so if hypothetically speaking, he jump on your head, what he can do?
I think that I can just
No. What lizard can do? What lizard can, not you. What lizard can do if, okay, so he fall down on your head, and what he can do?
I think that he will randomly, because that sometimes the lizards are often in the ceiling. So sometimes that if it can't balance, it can cut balance, it will jump into someone.
Yes, but what can happen? Can lizard bite you? What is something that can happen to you? Can lizard bite you, or what can happen to you? I imagine, for example, if snake fall down on you. Okay, so if snake bites you, snake has a poison, and you can be poisoned by snake. But if lizard, I suppose that lizard don't have any poison. Is that right?
Yeah.
So what is something that can happen to you? No, I think that nothing can happen to you except a little bite, nothing else. Okay, I'm saying like this, but I'm scared of the dog. When I see the dog, I'm really scared of the dog because, like I mentioned to you before, couple of times in my life, the dog bite me, very strong. One dog take a piece of my flesh. Okay, so he took off a piece of my flesh, and it was really bad for me. But I don't know what to say. This is the reason why I'm scared of these animals. Okay, and I want to ask you, you're living in Hanoi. How often do you visit, let's say, a zoo? Or when you were young, did you ever visited a zoo?
I haven't visited a zoo before.
And would you like, for example, to visit the zoo? To see the zoo?
I think that now there's no reason to go to the zoo anymore, because one that in my childhood that I'm very interested in something. But right now that the realistic is a change. We don't see the world as beautiful as before. The thing we see now is books, notebook, and work. We don't see the world as beautiful as before.
And why? Why do you think so?
You know that when we were small, the world looked very beautiful. The sun, the world, the trees. It is very beautiful and it's very memorable. But the more we grown up, we realize that all of that thing is just very normal. It's not the same as before. And you know that you notice about difference between Jason and you. So you see the word very normal. You see the word very normal. You have to go to a lot of work. So you don't have time to look at the beauty of the world. But your son, he's only 3 or 4 years old.
Yes.
He have a lot of time. So he's like he sees the world like very good.
In a better eyes, we can say, for example, he can see in a better eyes. He can see the world right now that he can see right now is in the same way how we used to look when we were young. Okay, I completely agreed with you. Okay, yes, and my son will have a birthday in 10 days. On 1st April, he will have his birthday. So yes, and he will be 4. Okay, so we can stop here. Okay, thank you for the lesson. Thank you for understanding about tomorrow's lesson that we moved for yesterday. What can I say? I know it's late in your country. I wish you a good night and sleep well. And see you on Wednesday. See you on Wednesday.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.